How's it going, guys? It is I, the Thyultimategamer here record a brand new video. This time, for today's video, I'm going to be reviewing Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and also going to be available for the PlayStation 4, PC, and Xbox One later next year. Now, before I even get started with this video, this is going to be a very long review and probably the best review I've ever put out for my channel. So sit back, relax, grab a bucket of popcorn, some chips, play one of your favorite games because this is going to be a fucking long review. So if you really enjoy these kind of reviews, then leave a comments down below and also make sure to hit that subscribe button because every subscriber that I get will not only help me out a lot, but it will help notify me to build more material for my YouTube channel. And I want to give a huge thank you to That Nerdy Guy 14 and Blu-ray Games for mentioning my channel and his channel on Blu-ray's video and also his video too. So I'll put the links down below in the description for you guys to check out. They are really two awesome friends of mine on YouTube and PSN. Go ahead and check them out. They can really use your support and tell them that Thyultimategamer has mentioned you in this video. So without further ado, let's get into this review and hope you guys enjoy this. So the world of Los Santos in Grand Theft Auto 5 is a sprawling, sun-soaked metropolis full of self-help gurus, scarlets, and fading celebrities, once the envy of the Western world, now struggling to stay afloat in the era of economic uncertainty and cheap reality TV. Now, I'm taking all of these notes through my phone, so if you guys don't see me talking directly to the camera, I sincerely apologize. I'm actually doing my own notes through my phone while I'm doing this video, so I hope you guys don't mind that, okay? So I've done the very best I can to make this review possible and make this more entertaining for my YouTube subscribers. So enjoy this review. So you play, in Grand Theft Auto 5, you play as three very different criminals who plot their own chances of survival and success. One of them you play as Franklin, who is a former street gangster looking for real opportunities and serious money. The second you play as Michael, a professional ex-con whose retirement is a lot less Rossi than he hoped it would be. And lastly, you play as Trevor, a violent maniac driven by the next big score. Running out of option, the crew risks everything in a series of daring and dangerous heists that could set them up for life. Now, the world of Los Santos in Grand Theft Auto 5 is the biggest, most dynamic, and most diverse open world ever created in the Grand Theft Auto trilogy. The storytelling and gameplay in new ways as players repeatedly jump in and out of the lives of the game's three lead characters, playing all sides of the game's interwoven story. All the classic hallmarks from the groundbreaking series have returned, including incredible addition to detail and Grand Theft Auto's darkly humorous take on modern culture, along a brand new and ambitious approach to an open world multiplayer. The largest open world yet in Grand Theft Auto titles, spanning vastly diverse cultural and geographical areas. The entire world of Grand Theft Auto 5 is open from the very beginning of the game to explore. Visitors to the greatest metropolis of Los Santos and the countryside of Blaine County will encounter faded celebrities, party people, hikers, bikers, and every other manner of colorful dizen. You'll be able to traverse everywhere from the tops of mountains through the streets of Los Santos and to the depths of the ocean floor. You play as Michael, Franklin, and Trevor, three playable protagonists. Michael, Franklin, and Trevor may live in different parts of the town, have their own issues, attitudes, lifestyles, desires, and goals. But however, they do know how to work together as a team. They also each have their own unique skill sets to bring to the table when it's time to get the job done. Introducing to Grand Theft Auto 5 is a mode called Heist. Pretty crimes, hustling, and stealing cars can only get you so far in Los Santos. To score it big, Michael, Franklin, and Trevor will work together to pull off grand heists, big multi-part missions that require careful preparation, recruiting, and precise and often explosive execution. Cash is keen in Grand Theft Auto 5, and while there will be plenty of ways to acquire and spend it, heists are the way to earn the big bucks. The open world of Grand Theft Auto 5 is not just massive in scale, but will offer more to get into than ever before. For recreation, play a bit of golf or tennis, zen out with some yoga, or cycle through the countryside. For adrenaline heads, parachute over the city or customize your cheetah and take it to the streets to raise suckers for money. Or you can earn hard cash the old-fashioned way by taking it, whether by ripping off liquor stores or buying and taking over businesses that will earn you money. Even minding your own business, having a stroll, you may meet one of Los Santos' weirdos or starlets and find yourself off on a wild misadventure you never expected. Now let's talk about the graphics of Grand Theft Auto 5. The graphics in Grand Theft Auto 5 are absolutely phenomenal. Rockstar truly captured the feel of Southern California and made each location look very unique and believable. The cars, the characters, the waves, the city, it's truly amazing. The audio from Grand Theft Auto 5. Every sound helps make the city feel alive. From the sound of footsteps to the hum of an engine, the acting and the audio is top notch. The gameplay. The improvements are immediately noticeable. Any issues with previous iterations of Grand Theft Auto should be satisfied. The controls are very tight and everything feels fluid and seamless. It's a joy to drive, run, shoot, and travel around Los Santos. Those with gripes about Grand Theft Auto 4, this plays and feels much better, cars handle much better, and you will not be disappointed. Now let's talk about the story. One word, incredible. Since the moment I turned on the game, I was engrossed with each character and wanting to find out what happens next to our intrepid anti-hero / criminal upstarts. This is a crime saga that will not disappoint, and the characters help to give a story depth and meaning. The only real drawback is that the story moves fast and is over very quickly. Now, the online for Grand Theft Auto 5 is both fantastic and addictive, but there are some major frustrations too. Other players will mercilessly hunt you down or kill you over and over. You will lose money each time you die, and players have become creative to bypass certain things like passive mode. When you do find a group of players who aren't simply looking to cause mayhem and grief, the missions range from fun to extremely frustrating. The ability to free roam with up to 16 other players is great, but Rockstar needs to make some changes in order to give online portion long-term success. Overall, this game is a must-own, regardless of what system you have, with limitless replayability, a vast, realistic world to explore, so many things to do, and a AAA story. This belongs in the library of every gamer who does not mind adult story and content. If you enjoyed the previous Grand Theft Auto titles, or you enjoy the action and gripping story games like Uncharted, Assassin's Creed, and Red Dead Redemption, then get this game. Now, starting off on the PlayStation 3 for the first time, you may expect a 15 to 20 minute install. Story mode takes another 5 minutes to load. Once that is through, the game thrusts you into a heist as you learn the basic controls, which most will feel similar to Grand Theft Auto 4. You are also shown a new similar gameplay mechanic, switching characters on the fly. To do this, press and hold down the directional pad button, then with the right stick, select the character in the wheel that pops you up to the control. After the introduction, there are some cutscenes as the player is shown a little bit of Los Santos. Once the scene is over, the player is left with a mission for Franklin. Finish the mission and the world is yours to explore. Welcome to Los Santos. With all the glitz and glamour you come to expect, but corruption and crime runs rampant under the surface. Our heroes are Michael, who is a retired bank robber, Franklin, a rebel man trying to do what's right and make his way up to the world, and Trevor, an unhinged, unpredictable maniac who used to run robberies with Michael. Michael's living the rich life with his dysfunctional family. Trevor is running repo jobs with his friend for a shady car salesman. Trevor is living in a trailer park and causing mayhem trying to make some money. Each character is distinct, unique, and extremely interesting. You'll want to spend time with all three. The dialogue is well written, and I found myself waiting to finish the mission or move into the highlight spot until the characters were finished talking, so I didn't miss anything. Now, the gameplay for Grand Theft Auto 5 there are several numerous improvements and upgrades to the classic Grand Theft Auto, all of which helps makes a satisfying experience. If you fail a section of mission 3 times, you can fast forward to the next checkpoint, but you don't have to. If there was a frustrating aspect like having to place first in a race to advance the story, you can now skip the frustration and move the story along. You can also go back and finish it later or not at all. First introduced in Grand Theft Auto 5 is the special abilities for character switching. Each character has a special ability used by pressing L3 and R3 together. As Michael, you can slow down time while shooting. Franklin can slow down time while driving and gain extremely improved maneuverability. Trevor can go into a rage, reducing damage he takes, delivering more damage to enemies, and has a special melee attack. The new mechanic of switching characters on the fly adds new gameplay possibilities and allows you experience each character's unique perspective during heists. This allows you to be flexible in approach, and when things turn sour, use quick thinking and reflexes to make it out alive, utilizing each character's skills. When not actively engaged in criminal plots, switching the character zooms out in one, and then refocuses over the character and zooms in. The characters often just finish with something as you could take control. For instance, at one spot, Franklin was leaving a strip club, and I switched to Trevor once to find him being thrown out of a women's clothing store. with a dress on, complain all about it that he wants to try before he bought it. These little things help to make each character feel alive and like they are engaged in your own schedules when you're not exactly playing them. Performing certain abilities improves your certain actions. These abilities include driving, shooting, flying, lung capacity, and a few others. When improved, the character has better aim, can run longer, or have better driving skills. Leveling each skill requires the player to perform specific actions. For instance, to get better at driving, hit top speeds, have near misses, and pop wheelies on a motorcycle. To increase each character's special ability, keep using it. To get better with guns, either get headshots or head down to the firing range. The different activities around Los Santos can really help increase your character's skills. Now, shooting is a very easy mechanic, and the targeting system can be customized. A player can choose traditional Grand Theft Auto style shooting, assisted aim, and free aim. Enemies can be quickly switched between by flicking the right analog stick. I have a mindset to traditional Grand Theft Auto where I hit L2 to aim, and it snaps to a target for a few seconds before going to free aim. Holding L1 slows down time and brings up the weapon wheel. Press the right analog stick to select a weapon. Press the right or left D-pad button to change to a different type of weapon. For instance, selecting to use a knife instead of your fist. Guns also can be customized once purchased, and they're fitted with flashlights, larger magazines, and silencers. The variety of weapons is quite large. Now, random missions are scattered around the map, which appear as question marks. These generally have story elements tied to them and help flesh out the characters and the world. There are also blue, red blips that will randomly appear, and you can choose participate by getting close. One random blip early on helped me find two morons robbing a store, getting away, and one of them told me to call them if you ever need a muscle. You may encounter the same random event more than just one time, but there is a nice variety. Perch snatching seems to be very common in Grand Theft Auto 5. Los Santos is big, and I mean very big. Once you open your map in your game case, if you have a physical copy, one side shows the big city close-up, while the other showing the whole area. Once in the game, looking at the map and zooming in, it was nearly overwhelming to see just how large the world is in Los Santos. Better yet, there are no barriers. You want to visit the mountains after the first mission? Go right ahead. There is so much to do in Los Santos. Visit the strip club. Warning, unlike Liberty City, Los Santos is a fully topless region when it comes to golf, tennis, movies, television, and etc. You can shop to buy each character new outfits or visit a barber to give them a new look. Suspend your disbelief as a beardless character can order up facial hair for a few bucks. Invest in the real estate business and buy yourself an income property. Play the stock market and keep an eye on the fluctuations in the game. Some missions may have an effect on stock prices as well. Take your dirt bike off-road and explore the wilderness. Now, car customizations is a varied depth with 15 plus different categories that can be improved or changed. Some categories have some categories as well, like choosing different color patterns such as metallic, etc. Some are cosmetic, but many have other benefits as well, like protective armor or better handling. Car aficionados will enjoy tinkering every detail on their car. Now, missions are filled with great banter and there are a lot of fun. While some are difficult, they are still accessible for even casual gamers. At the end of each mission, there is a score base of what actions were completed, such as not receiving a single scratch on a vehicle, for instance. The score can range from 0% to 100% for during each action. Missions can be replayed more than just one time. So don't feel the need to hit the 100% mark for the very first time. In fact, I recommend not worrying about achieving 100% and just enjoy the atmosphere and story and then go back to the missions later. Heists are extremely enjoyable and you get your first taste in the introduction. These are the in-depth multiple-part missions that allow you case the place you're going to rob. Select a crew and determine how you want to approach the robbery and get away with a lot of money. Each crew member has pros and cons. Those with less developed skills may take more time to break into a place but ask for a smaller cut. Likewise, the higher skilled, higher cut crew members could always break in quicker and allow you for a bigger payout. During the mission, you can switch between characters as desired to see from their perspective, or to help one of the other guys out of a jam. Have Franklin run in and when he gets into a jam, switch to Michael to provide cover, fire, and support. After the guys retrieve their score, switch to Franklin to land the helicopter and make them have their escape. Rockstar goes outside the game to have an application and website that affects the game, iFruit and Life Invader, which is their versions of Facebook and the iPhone. You can use iFruit to train and improve Chop, which is Franklin's dog that ends up with. Use Life Invader to get discounts at game by clicking on the links when logged in and associated with your social club account. Now, the audio for Grand Theft Auto 5, they've done a phenomenal job. Every sound breathes life and atmosphere into the game, whether you're listening to the high quality radio stations or enjoying a stroll downtown. A woman walked by on the sidewalk in high heels. I could every clack, clack, clack as she stuttered by. I'm playing with a basic stereo setup, so I'm sure it sounds even more vibrant and alive in the full surround sound mode. The voice actors do a fantastic job bringing the characters to life. I have no complaints here. The graphics, it looks like Grand Theft Auto, but better. The structure, design, and layout is what you expect from a Grand Theft Auto game, but the textures have been vastly improved. Little details have been added to the world to make it feel more alive. I was noticing drains in the street and small potted plants. These small additions might not seem much, but added up together really enhance the world. I found myself looking at a distant building with lights on during the night, or admiring the foliage as I drove down towards the beach. Random NPCs walking around are a little bit less detailed than the main characters itself, but they have a great variety of different models and looks. The vehicles look better than ever too. Random weather, while you slow down with Franklin's special ability during a thunderstorm, it looks pretty fucking awesome. Night and day cycles, lights with the right amount of bloom to look believe. It all helps to pull you into Los Santos. Some of the textures are noticeably low resolution when close up, but thankfully the action is often too frantic and fast paced so you won't have the time to stare. Also, I have not noticed any lag or hiccups while traversing the world. And that is pretty much it, you guys, is my review for Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, if I had to give a score for Grand Theft Auto 5, I would definitely give it a 9.5 out of 10. This is one of the best Grand Theft Auto games that's ever been made in the entry, and if you're a fan of action role-playing with shooting, and all the while just have tons of fun with a great online mode playing with your buddies online, definitely get Grand Theft Auto 5. It is one of the best Grand Theft Auto games that's ever came out for 2013 and probably will be one of the most memorable games on the 7th generation consoles. So there you have it, you guys, is my review for Grand Theft Auto 5. If you guys really enjoyed these type of videos, all you gotta do, leave a comment down below, and also please be sure to subscribe. It will really help me out a lot. I can really use your help and support because every subscriber that subscribes to my channel is the main reason I continue to inspire myself to build more videos and repetition for my YouTube channel. As always, I'm Thyultimategamer. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be on the lookout for another video right here on my YouTube channel. Getting the fuck with my friends. And also, please be sure to check out That Nerdy Guy 14 and Blu-ray Games. Two awesome friends on YouTube and PSN. I'll put their channel links down in the description for you guys to check out. And tell them Thyultimategamer has mentioned you in this video. So, there you have it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Get the fuck up, my friends.